okay. This might be too much gilding of the lily for a finale. I mean, it's going to take some of the attention off of the All-Stars. Hey, hi, it's me, Wilma Fingerdoo, with the Fingerdoo review of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 7 All Winners Edition, the finale, Sweet Marie and the Ships at Sea. On one level, I can't believe we're here. On another level, oh my God, it's over. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we were going through some of the highlights last week, and they hit on the Snatch game, and I was like, well, that's right. There was a whole Snatch game. I forgot all about it. Lots got done. Lots got covered. It's all come down to tonight. And before we get started, well, I just want to start off by thanking my Tipperdoo boyfriend, Vito, for throwing some love at me. You heard me. I love you, Vito. You're the best. Mwah! Seriously. I would also like to welcome Queen Sue Morris and Princess Miss Horatio Fellatio Fitz to the Fingerdoo family on Patreon. If you'd like to help support this channel with a Tipperdoo or joining me on Patreon, well, those links are down below. And finally, I need to send a big old thank you to Elizabeth Gibbons, aka Who Is She on YouTube. She sent me this fabulous wig. This is a Webster's wig. It's a beach curled Malibu sunset. Oh, I love it. I just gave it a quick tease. I couldn't wait to wear it. I'm gonna do something with it again, but I thought I would just give it a tease and put it on. I can't just throw it on out of the bag, because I judge others who do just that. Now, Jorge, drink me. Oh, what is that? Coke and vodka? This is a finale drink by you? All right. Okay. The sophisticated lady. I know it well. All right, let's get to it. Well, it was with great rejoicing that the queens entered the workroom. Well, certainly the top four were thrilled, but none more than Shay. She'd all but packed her bags at this point, bless. Monet took a moment to apologize to Jada for not picking her for top four. Jada did not take it well. She slapped some Hello Kitty into Monet once and... I'm kidding. Jada jokingly said she was shocked that Monet would pick someone she'd known for years over someone she just met. I don't know. I think it depends on the someone. One thing that was clear where Monet was concerned, though, the amazing race was over. It was Survivor from here on in. Make no mistake, Monet wants that crown for herself. So all four of the top queens had better swing big. Serious. Not like that, not like that. Of course, the top four had to make the losers feel good about being thrown a $50,000 bone, and the bottom four were glad to fight over it. I know I would be. The next day, Ru arrived with a few well-written by other people words of encouragement for the queens as they prepared themselves for the not one but two lip-sync smackdowns. And because it was the last time they would be in the workroom like this, Ru had a surprise. The bewigged pit crew showed up as the queens got into quick boogie get-down drag so they could dance the line Soul Train style. We used to do this at home. Did you ever dance the line? I'm sorry, I didn't know you were an only child. Jada was not only fun to watch, but so super cute. And I agree with Evie. That is the best quick drag I've ever seen on a person. Look at her. Roger may have slipped a disc. Oh, see what I did there. Monet rocked the line as only Monet could. Shay dropped it like it was so hot it was dripping grease everywhere. And there were a few fingers getting licked, I'm not afraid to tell you. Trinity rocked her Velma Van Tussle down the runway as she dipped into her hairspray reserves. I like that costume. That was cute. Jinx must have got bogged down getting up in her quick drag because Natasha Lyonne showed up to dance the line for her. You know, there's a reason she's an actress. The best thing about Evie's turn was that wig, which she worked like Beyonce. So much fun. The Vivi shook her moneymaker, much to Monet's judgment, and rolled around on the ground, and then the whole group of them did the electric slide. I wouldn't mind having Bruno Electric slide next to me, I'll tell you what. All in all, it was a fabulous way to celebrate the season. Here's to All-Star 7. Well done. And then, just like that, it was SmackDown time. Sweet Marie and the ships at sea Ru looks stunning. Seriously, somebody call Raven and tell her she's outdone herself. Look at that face and that wig. And even though I liked the outfit, it triggered my allergies to touch. All those feathers. And because it was the finale, it was only family on the judges panel. Michelle was rocking an asymmetrical leopard print that was stunning. Carson was his dapper self in a dark suit with gold silk moths embroidered on it. And Ross was his usual sparkly self in yet another sequin baseball jacket. Hey, he's keeping somebody employed. And then the queens walked the runway one more time. There was no category this week, but if there were, it would have been suck on this eleganza, because every queen rocked that runway. Seriously. Jada was dripping in glamour and rhinestones in her classic nod to all the Black Hollywood starlets who paved the way for starlets like herself. Fingerdoo for Jada, seriously. Roger's runway was jaw-dropping as per usual. Roger wasn't kidding that there were no words for what she was serving, unless you went with Fingerdoo. As gorgeous as Vivi looked, I feel like she looked better in this season. No offense, but her makeup wasn't its usual display of perfect blending, and that dress, although lovely, ate up her figure, and the bust line needed a bit of padding or something because it looked like it was collapsing. But let's be honest. On her worst day, Vivi looks better than most of us on our best. Okay, just me. Fingerdoo for Viv. And then all I could say was, let them eat Evie. In her tiered cake dress, frosting wig, and candy lips, who wouldn't want to take a bite? Yummy! Jinx surprised me with this outfit, mostly because her looks revolve around the 40s and being 40. But the Valkyrie/Warrior Witch ensemble wasn't just unexpected. It was gorgeous. Fingerdoo for Jinx. Monet is another one who rules the runway. Just when you think you've seen it all from her, out she comes in something like this. This exploration into African futurism was beyond gorgeous. It was art. Fingerdoo for Monet. The simplicity of Shay's runway was breathtaking, and the color was beyond delicious, so I totally gave her a Fingerdoo as well. Seriously. Trinity had vajazzled, well, everything, and then draped a soft pink taffeta wrap over it. Once I picked my jaw up off the floor, I gave her a Fingerdoo too. And after a few emotional words from Ru that got everyone in their feels, Monet thanked Ru on behalf of all the drag queens for the opportunities this show had provided for them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bitter old cynic, but barf. Then it was the first SmackDown. Competing for the title of the Queen of She Already Done Had Hers, Jada, Roger, Vivi, and Evie took to the stage as Calix spun the big wheel. It landed on Vivi. Then, with one more spin, her opponent was Evie Oddly. Then Bruno and Bryce came out with their boxes. Vivi picked Bryce's box, even though she really wanted Bruno's. Who doesn't? And Bryce had Salt and Peppa's Push It. Although not the easiest song to lip sync to, I thought both queens did a good job. Evie busted out all her fave dance moves and looked good doing it. Vivi, on the other hand, went a more comic route, attempting to keep up with Evie. All in all, it was a fun lip sync, but the winner, as far as Ru was concerned, was Miss Evie Oddly. And then, while Vivi was lamenting not picking Bruno's box, why didn't she do that? I would have been all over that boy's box so fast. That's when Calix came out to present Viv with a scepter. My first question was, does she get to keep it, or is there just the one and they have to give it to all the winners? Either way, here's to the Vivian for helping to make All-Star 7 one of the best seasons of Drag Race ever. I love you, Vivi. Seriously. Then Jada and Roger had to lip sync to Denise Williams' Let's Hear It for the Boy. I love this song. It's from the soundtrack Footloose. Anyway, no offense to Roger, but any day of the week I would pick Jada over Roger in a lip sync every time. But all in all, these queens were evenly matched. Both kept it simple and stayed true to the lyrics, but I felt like Roger was serving a little more face throughout the song. Sometimes that face was funny, sometimes that face was contorted, but was always entertaining. So when the music died, I wasn't surprised that it was Roger who moved on to the final round against Evie Oddly. Well done, Roger. And of course, here's to Jada. I am so glad she came back to Drag Race so soon after her season so that we could all get to know her that much better. I'm also glad that her last action on the Drag Race stage was to launch an air biscuit at Michelle. See, farts are always funny. Then the top 4 queens took the stage for their first lip sync round for the queen of all queens. The big wheel landed on Jinx, and her opponent was Shea Coulee. Oh, now normally I would have told Jinx to go on home right then and there. She fought the good fight, but it was over. But there was still some lip syncing to do, and they would be lip syncing to Lady Gaga's Judah. Right away, Jinx ripped open her coat dress and worked it like a bullfighting cape. Shea eventually dropped the checkerboard overall dress to reveal a beautiful sequin leotard. All in all, I think both queens did well, but I feel like all the cards were stacked in Jinx's favor, from what she was wearing to the song itself. So as surprised as I was, it was an obvious choice for Jinx to win that lip sync. Here's to Shea Coulee for being all that she is. Now, it should just hurry up and finish her album. Seriously. Then Monet and Trinity took the stage. Finally, bragging rights would be had. These two, who tied for the win in All Stars 4, were now battling it out to be the queen of all queens. Their song was Pink's So What. This wasn't the best lip sync song in my opinion, but from what she was wearing, I would have said that this was Trinity's to lose. But then Monet's a brilliant performer who gave it her all. And when the music died, it was Monet Exchange who won, and well done to her. But I also want to say, here's to Trinity the Tuck. I'm so glad she came back to Drag Race to entertain us all. I think she's just a hoot, seriously. And then it was the She Done Already Done Had Hers' finale. It all came down to Roger and Evie. Their song, Sisters, are doing it for themselves by the Eurythmics and Aretha Franklin. All was going as you'd expect, and then Evie's wig came off. Oh my God, such a rookie mistake. Or so it seemed. With one tug of her wig cap, Evie revealed a sassy red pussycat wig underneath. I love that. I thought both queens worked well together, but my eyes kept drifting to Evie. Maybe it was that stunning suit. I don't know, but when the music died, as far as Ru was concerned, the winner of $50,000 and the title of She Done Already Done Had Hers was Roger. It was such an emotional moment for Roger. You'd think that she had won the whole shebang. And here's to Evie Oddly, God bless her. She got a scepter as well, and well, that's really just about it. Bless. And then it was on to the reason we all tuned in the first place. The last lip sync smackdown for the crown. Jinx Monsoon and Monet Exchange took the stage one last time. The lip sync song, Katy Perry's Swish Swish featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, first off, I have to admit that I thought both queens were wearing cover-ups, so I kept expecting a big reveal or some such thing, which never came. So I thought this lip sync was a bit of a letdown, no offense. Both queens did well. Monet showered herself with money and ended her performance with a very slow death drop. Jinx, on the other hand, well, was Jinx. She worked the stage, her costume, and her opponent once or twice. But when the music died, Ru announced that the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 7 All Winners Edition, the queen of all queens, was Jinx Monsoon. Whoa. As much as I love Jinx, and you know I love Jinx, and the fact that she won, congratulations to her, I really did think that Monet was going to take that. Anyone else? From the looks of some of the other queens, I think they thought so too, I'm just going to say. What do you think? Did the right queen win the crown? How about Roger winning that $50K? Was Evie robbed? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Personally, I would like to take a moment to say how much fun the season was, and I would like to give a cheers for the queens and the crew for doing such a great job. Seriously, I enjoyed that show. Oh, now, before you go, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you'd like to show some extra love to me and my channel, there are links down below in the description box. Until next time, miss me! Seriously, partner. We're hustling all day. I love them. They make me feel like a super villain. Slash, slash, slash. I don't know. I'm almost sorry that there had to be a winner this season, because I just enjoyed the season completely. Everyone was good. Everyone did well. There were no shenanigans like beyond what production was up to. It just was great. But I have to say, I'm surprised that Raja won her round. No offense to her. I'm not disputing that she doesn't deserve it. I'm just surprised. But there's that rumor that Roger chewed out Michelle on episode 3 for critiquing her look. And maybe they were afraid of her. I don't know. And then I really am happy that Jinx won. I really, really, really am. But I thought Monet had that lip sync. Did I enjoy the series? Yes. Am I sorry I watched any of it? No. Am I sorry with the outcome? I don't know. They're all winners. Those queens are all making $200,000 a year. And if they're not, well, they're just doing it wrong. Seriously. Never you mind. Certainly not $200,000.